Hello everyone and welcome back to Packs and Recreation, and today we're back at the Grand Oraino because we are going to open another accessory pack for One Piece, because yes, I need backgrounds for the videos, so we need to do everything together, and in this case is the Playmat and Storage box set Monkey D. Luffy, which you may be thinking like, well, that's weird, Playmat and Storage box in this size of a box. Is like, yep, they don't care, they are that crazy. Now it's even open just on the sides, so you can already imagine the level of craziness. But let's see, let's get right into it and let's see what's up. This is kind of a, like, you can see the image when you purchase this online, or like you can see the image online as a whole, and the idea is, say like it comes like kind of wrapped around, so it's not really bent, but again, maybe not the best way of and the box is inside actually, so this box is just nothing anymore. Now we have this illustration. I have to be clear with something. I am very divided with this illustration. Now it's funny that they include the paper with the details on the outside. So the playmat this time is made in China, not in Malaysia, but the box is made in Japan. So it is what it is. So you have the details here. There is the box, which is, oh, it's actually glued. It's duct taped to the thing. Okay, we're going to assemble it in a second, but this thing, again, is one of those instances of, I feel like this thing is too expensive for what it is. Let's see. The playmat, let's get to it. Let me open it on the outside. As you know, because of this playmat, if you didn't see that review, the link is there. We have, just when I saw this one, which is for the 25th anniversary, I loved it, and I was like, yeah, it's cool, because some of the other playmats that you can find are like this. And don't get me wrong, this is cool, but it's not really that cool. Like, this is like half black. I mean, the One Piece logo is great, but like half black, and then this art of Luffy that is not in Ichiro Oda's style. So it is a matter of taste. So maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I went for it because I was like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not my favorite Luffy, let's put it like that, right? But there is a surprising development, that is that this one is actually normal playmat size, or at least more or less. So apparently the people at Bandai don't know what a playmat size is, so here you go. Again, we have IP Mascarena from Yu-Gi-Oh, and this is the standard playmat size. Now you can see the ends of it because the playmat is that big. Now when we use this one, and you saw the video, this one is shorter actually, and we'll see in a second, but I opened this one, I was like, oh, this one is actual full size, and I was all happy, and turns out it's not, and I will show you in a second. I will show you by contrast. So we're going to put this one next to the corners, right? So you can already see that it is less tall. So the height is, this one is smaller, which is interesting in terms of height. So let me just put it to the bottom here so that you can see the difference. So this is the difference in terms of height with a normal playmat, like a Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering playmat. Look at that difference in height. Like, why? And then, well, you have this thing here because it was bent because they shipped it in that box. But like, look at that difference in size. And then you will be like, well, maybe it's just smaller, but it's the same width, right? It's like, nope, not the same width. All of this missing. Well, again, it's better than the last time, because the last time, this one is, this is the right height, sadly, but it's shorter. So if you have to compare them, look at it. Same height, different corners. This is the IP Mascarena one, right? So same height as the Mascarena one, but and more rounded corners for some reason. 2 fingers of like distance, because this one is even worse. If you put this one to the border, which I will, like, look at this. Look at, like, this was way shorter, and then this one is just shorter on top, shorter on the side. Like, what's up? Malaysia and China have different measurements for playmats? No, because the playmats from Ultra Pro are made in China too. So why is this happening? Like, this is shorter for some cosmic reason, this is smaller for some cosmic reason. Then the art design is certainly a choice. Like, it wouldn't be my favorite choice ever. I wanted to see for myself before I criticize it, and I kind of don't like it. And to be honest, this was way too expensive for what it is, because you have this playmat, which is shorter than a normal playmat for some reason. You have all the copyright text like very brightly displayed here, which is very stupid for some reason. And then, well, this Luffy art is subjective. Again, not my favorite Luffy, but it is what it is. So you have like plus is like, is more than half. More than half of the playmat is black, and then like 2/5 is Luffy and 3/5 is black, or maybe not that much. It's more like, I don't know the proportions, but you can see it's like, look at this. All that is black, like all that is black, and then like Luffy, right? Like, this is all wrong. It's smaller than a normal playmat. I don't know what's up with this. So, but this is the main attraction here in the playmat and storage box set for Monkey D. Luffy. So you may be thinking, well, I mean, maybe the playmat is smaller for some reason, and the art is, well, subjective, but, you know, the art is like this because it's from a card, right? So they didn't have anything else to put here. But what about the box? What's in the box? So in the box, there is nothing really. So this is the box. It's a storage box, so it's an empty box. You would assume, if you do it like me, and you buy it based on the description and like the picture of this, of the playmat. Again, I knew what the playmat looked like before it arrived. I still went with it because I was like, I mean, it can't be that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not the best playmat I have for sure. The storage box did something more interesting. They repeated the Luffy image, which maybe they could do here, right? Like, put Luffy more to the middle and then or something. I don't know. And this is a cardboard box, as you can see. It's a nice cardboard box, but it's a cardboard box nonetheless. A very black cardboard box, if anything. So let's try to assemble it, Avengers, and see what type of box is it, because this doesn't come with instructions. So okay. So this is like a make your own bundle kind of thing, right? Like, this is like make your own bundle adventure for like other card games. So you do like this, even though it offers a little bit of resistance, and you do like this, and this one you don't do, right? So this, and this one you have to kind of go against it, and this one you hug this thing around, right? So this is the only way this can be, I'm guessing. I think, like, I'm trying to make some memory about like how much did I pay for this, and I think I paid like $25 or something, or $20. I can't remember. I think it was 25, which is like, well, the playmat. Some playmats are like $20, right? So it's like more or less the thing. But this playmat is smaller. Again, the art is subjective, but playmat is smaller, and this box certainly is not worth $5. So you close it like that, and then it goes like this. And, you know, it's nice that you have to assemble it like a Gundam, but it's very small. For reference, like, obviously, this is a deck box from One Piece. So you can fit 2 deck boxes in there, which I guess is the case now. They have some nice details in here. I guess I will hope that the playmat, if the playmat was this art, like just this, it will be better in my opinion. So you can fit 2 deck boxes in here, I think, or 3 maybe, not 2, and a lot of cards. So, you know, again, it is what it is. I still have because you can, like, double sleeve cards, they fit perfectly. You can put more than 100 of them in here. How many cards they fit in here? That's an excellent question. They never say how many cards it can hold in any paper or box or anything. But we can make a rough estimation by using our trusty pirate deck from Magic. So this is 100 double sleeve, right? And I think I can fit another 100. So it's like 200 plus. So you can fit 200 double sleeve cards, which is not too shabby, honestly. But again, like for that packaging, I understand that in this form factor, they can send a lot more stuff. But if you tell me, or if I tell you, hey, you want a One Piece playmat and a storage box, you and me likely are both thinking the same. The box will come with the playmat, similar to what Pokemon did with my first partner thing with Ultra Pro. It's like the box where the thing comes, where the playmat comes, is the box for the cards. So you get a nice design for a box, and then you get the playmat, which is rolled instead of like bent like it is here. But no, they went like, nah, it fits here, F it. And if you want the box, assemble it yourself, which, I mean, it's a story, and this thing is more or less okay, but, you know, it's not a collector's box or anything. It is what it is. It looks better than the playmat, I have to give you that, because at least it's fuller, right? But it's weird. It's all over the place. And this video is way shorter because I don't have really anything better to say about this. So conclusions. The playmat is shorter than a normal playmat, again, but in different measurements. So this one is just less height, less width for some reason, because it was like this close to actually being a proper size. And the box is, you know, assemble your own kind of box. It holds like 200 plus cards. It's okay. You have to be very careful when you assemble it, otherwise, well, like weird things happen because it's cardboard. It's not a collector's item or anything. So if you find any of these, because there's one with Nami and other characters, 2 things. Like, 1, please consider this, like half the playmat, more than half of the playmat is black. So if you like that aesthetic, cool. 2, the art is not from Eiichiro Oda, I think. Because it says here, like, copyrighted Eiichiro Oda, but I don't know who drew this. It doesn't feel like Eiichiro Oda. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't feel like Eiichiro Oda. This feels like a half-done playmat, so it's not very cool. Like, regardless of the art, just this division, I don't know. It looked better online, and then in person it's just like, meh, I don't know. The box feels fuller because of this repetition. You know, I would prefer, instead of this, maybe just Luffy on top of black and do this. I don't know, something like that. If you can find it for, like, I don't know, less than $20, I think it's okay, because a playmat normally is like 18, 15, $20, so around that price. This is worth nothing, in my humble opinion. Maybe $1. So, like, you know, but don't think about this. It is just okay that you have a box, but you can have a shoebox and have a lot more stuff. Yes, it has Luffy on it, but you can just put some stickers on it, or just grab some of the commons that you have from One Piece that you're not going to use for your decks, and just stick them to the box, and there you go. You have better art. It feels... The most egregious thing is that the playmat is shorter. Yes, it's thicker than some other playmats, as apparently it is the case with One Piece most of the time, but it is less width and height than it should be for some reason. Again, at least this one is not that obvious as the other one. If you play with people, they will notice, because you can tell by if you have it next to a normal playmat, you can tell. But at least this time, it's not as obvious as the other one. So let me know. Let me know if you have any of these, like the Nami one or the Zoro one or whatever. And I think there's a low one as well. I don't know. If you like this art, if you like this style, what you think about the box, let me know all that in the comments. And if you use them for One Piece or you have a better playmat, and what do you think about this weird sizing that they have going on. And I will see you next time on the channel that you already liked and subscribed to, which is Packs and Recreation. Gomu gomu no, bye!